All right, now we know what we're going to say. We know what we're saying it about. We've got our company locked in. We know what's happening. And now it's time to start telling people about our message. When we talk about advertising, we're literally just talking about the megaphone that we're going to use. How we're going to get that message out. What are the channels in which we're going to use? And so when we think about it, we have to think about it in a couple of different forms. We have to think about it as a cost and as a reach. How much is it going to cost us and how many people is it going to reach? As you look at the chart there, we obviously want to be up in that top right-hand corner where it's the cheaper, or top left-hand corner, it's least cost and the most reach. We want the most people for the least amount of money possible. In advertising, we have a metric for that. We call it CPM. It stands for cost per milli. A milli means 1,000. What does it cost to reach 1,000 people? Example I often use for this is if you today wanted to promote your product, if let's say you were selling peanut butter, and you're going to sell peanut butter to as many people as possible, but you got to tell them about it. So then it would be a question of how much would it cost you to design a flyer about peanut butter? And whatever you would pay a designer, maybe you just do it yourself. Then how much would it cost you to go down to the office supply store or the local printer and have them print you 1,000 flyers? What would the cost of those flyers be? And you take those 1,000 flyers and you'd go walk around and you'd hand them out to 1,000 people. How much time and how much would you want to make for passing out those 1,000 flyers? If you added all those numbers up, you would have your CPM, cost per milli, cost per 1,000 people to reach. Obviously, in the day and age we live in, there are 1,000 different ways to reach 1,000 people. There's millions of ways to reach people. And we have to determine from an advertising standpoint how much we should be paying to reach those 1,000 people. We've already talked about the message. The message is established. The brand is established. The design is all established. How we're going to get to them now is what we're talking about. Getting the message to the people we need to get that message to. What we want to help you do in this section is identify the best ways to get your message to the most people for the least amount of money.